yes, that was a lot of maths. Like I said, I'm laughing at myself going through this because I'm just modeling off numbers and even I'm getting confused. Basically, what I just proved to you was the mathematical calculation here where 2783 is down on the 270-degree angle. I'm going to have to get rid of all these back to 9 so we can see it properly. So down here on that 270-degree angle. So if you had no software in front of you, or you were doing this on an airplane, or you're out and about, and if you had no internet or anything like that, I just gave you the mathematical calculator to pop in a price. So whether the Dow Jones is at 30,000 or whatever, and find where it is on the square of 9 without even having the tool in front of you. Let's progress because I've got 2 more things I need to teach you before I can show you the examples. Okay, so bear with me. Again, you have the ability to go back through this and look at all the calculations. So the summary. So this is all the steps. I know it looked complicated, but this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. That's how we get to 270. I've got all the calculations here on the calculator on the right-hand side, so you can always go back and just make sure you're doing the same thing. I won't repeat that because it's going to confuse me too. I gave you another example of using 40 in ring 4. So 40 is up here, just to solidify this example. So take the square root of 40, which equals 6.32, add 1, which is 7.32, divided by 2, which is 3.66. We then round up. We're in ring 4. So 40 is inside ring 4. Find the base of the ring. 2 times 4 minus 3. Okay. I want to go back one step to this one. You can see that we did 2 times 27 minus 3 squared, and that gives us the ring number that we're working with. Or you can do the ring prior to it, because we were doing ring 26 a lot. You can do 2 times 26 minus 1 squared. So you either use the ring that we're in or the ring prior, doesn't matter, and you can do both equations to get the same result. So that equals 25. Find the total numbers in the ring. So there's 24 numbers in the ring. Let me just reiterate what I'm trying to say. There's 24 numbers in this ring, okay? So we go around 24 numbers in that ring. Determine now the steps inside the ring that this number is. So we're basically going 40 because we're calculating where 40 is. Then we're minusing 25 because we've got the 25 here, and that equals 15. So then we're doing 15 over 24 to give us our percentage inside that ring, and we're timesing it by 360 because this gives us our degree. So that's 225 degrees. Because we have, whoop, wrong one. We have 0 degrees on the west here, because this is the way we're going to be using the square of 9. We go to minus 45 degrees. I don't know why it's calculated this way, but it just is. And that gives us 180 degrees. So we look at number 40. We can see now 40 sits on 180 degrees. So again, the mathematical calculation of the square of 9. So now what we want to do is we want to calculate out. Okay, we want to go to the next number. What do I mean by that? Well, we're at 40. We want to know the mathematical calculation to get to 69 or 106 or so forth, so we can find the next resistance levels. Again, every single one of these levels on certain degrees or harmonics is going to give us support and resistance in the future. And we need to be calculating which ones are working and which ones are not. This is the method of doing it, okay? This is the long method. God, we wouldn't have to do this today with the software, but this is how they would have done it. So we want to calculate 360 degrees out to the next ring. So we want to determine the ring fraction, or the angle. So we're going to take the angle plus 45 divided by 360, and we're adding 45 because this is what we need to do for that harmonic that we're on, where the 0 degrees is actually on the west. Normally 0 degrees would be north or south or east, depending on how you set it up. In this mathematical equation, we need to align that 45 degrees, sorry, that 0 degrees is actually on the west, okay? So for example, the 180 line, so angle is 180, plus 45 divided by 360 would give us 225 divided by 360, which is 0.625. So this is the angle of 180 degrees. 180 degrees equals 0.625, that's it. Mathematical calculation down here if you want to apply it yourself.